Hello, my name is Ruth MCCartney. I'm a female CEO of McCartney Multimedia and several other entities you'll learn about along the way. I'm a technical thinker, a creative thinker, a big foodie, that's my hobby, and they call me the Digital Diva. Now, wonder why that is. If you want to spend the next few minutes and find out why, come back down the long and winding road with me, and with a little help from some friends, we'll find out back in my hometown of Liverpool, where it all began.
There I was.
In 1964, my mum Angie and I married into the McCartney family and the hurricane called the Beatles. Think Brady Bunch, a blended family, but with a healthy dose of famous house guests, fans, and rock and roll. Quite a lot for a 4-year-old to take in starting school. But, nevertheless, a family we were at the core. My adopted father Jim, aka Jimmy Mack, is actually the subject of the song you're listening to that I wrote. But sadly, the dream didn't last long. And after 12 years together, he died in my arms, once again leaving Angie and I to pick up and start over. Starting out, I had 5 jobs. I was a bartender, a truck driver, a morning call operator for Radio 1 DJs. I taught jazz dance at the Strawberry Dance Studio, and I was a receptionist during the day, and by night I worked on my music. Because, you know, with a last name like this, who didn't think I was going to be a pop star? But wait, in Germany?
Ruth MCCartney in Dallas.
I appeared on all the big German TV chat shows, but I didn't speak the language just yet, and so it was very difficult, but at the same time led to some really amusing faux pas.
Now I'm in the air.
So there I am, sat like muggins, living in Munich, Germany. And our Polish makeup artist friend, Waldemar Pokromski, says to me, "You want to come with me to one dinner party to meet my friends from Russia?" So off we go to Lake Starnberg. And little do I know, I'm about to be introduced to the KGB.
Ruth MCCartney работала в Голливуде. Это певица, актриса, композитор, автор некоторых сценариев.
Люби меня ясно, как любит заря, жемчуг рассыпая и смехом горя.
So, off I go in my Volga limousine to the Melodia recording studios in the middle of Moscow, as you do. Only problem was all the lyrics were in Russian and Cyrillic writing. Thank heavens I'm a quick study.
But that's back when I was a pop star in all kinds of far-flung parts that I can't even pronounce. Does it pay the bills? Heck no. Was it fun? Absolutely. But that's when I learned to pivot. Back when we started the business, remember, there was no Squarespace, no Wix, no way to do anything on the internet. No Instagram, no TikTok. I think Mark Zuckerberg was still at school. So, how did we learn HTML without lots and lots of money and coding experience? We went to the Nashville library system and we checked out the only 22 books in the world in existence at the time written on this thing that they called HTML. And we learned it. We had a lot of pizza, but that's how we started a business. You know, use the libraries. That's what they're there for. But you know, far be it from me and the shameless art of self-promotion. As you can probably tell, I'm a shrinking violet. I'm going to let one of our very famous and very happy clients tell you a little more about what we do.
Hello, I'm John Cleese, and I'm here to introduce you to the company that built my digital persona online. You know, since I am rapidly approaching death, I thought it would be wise to leave something of a presidential library behind for my fans and other beings that might eventually stumble across my work. So I turned to the team at McCartney Multimedia to build this amazing site, thejohncleese.com. So, whether you're planning your retirement from show business, or if you're just starting out in real estate, whether your title is Vol Wrangler or Vice President, I highly recommend you have a little chat with the folks at McCartney.com so that your wares can be immortalized and digitized the right way.
Thank you, John.
You know, this fella here, John Lennon, as much as he loved his fans, he used to call them customers. And I grew up wondering why celebrities, especially those on the internet, never really started a fan club, or as we would call it growing up, a customer list. So that's what we've done. We've specialized in marketing, communications, and putting brands, celebrities, companies, hotels, everybody in touch with their customers, because without us, their fans and customers, not much business. It's the key to success, I'll tell you. So, in your career, just like the weather, there'll be good days and bad days, there'll be ebbs and flows, there'll be all kinds of things beyond your control. But if you get up each morning loving what you do, i.e. find a job or make a career or start a business that is your hobby, as the old saying goes, you'll never work a day in your life.
The moral of my story so far is to never be afraid to pivot, never be afraid to reach for the stars, and by that I mean never be afraid to get anybody in the world on the phone. We always have a running joke in this family, oh, Ruth can get the Pope on the phone. I haven't done that yet, but you know what? Don't bet against it.
And, you know, even if you fail, it's just the very beginning of the next success. Good luck, and I'll see you out there on the interwebs.